who won their last start. So that fits here for Brave Deb. All right, Ultimate Love to the inside, the public very much so in the corner of Ultimate Love.
Yeah, she's now become, as you showed, the betting favorite in here, slightly over Time to Dream, now 7-2. I think she'll get a good position from post position number 1. I love inside posts in 2-turn turf races, and the stats for those races definitely favor the inside 3-4 post.
What about my candy selection, Imagination the Lady?
She got a pretty good trip. I think she'll be forward, probably 4th or 5th early, and Frankie always gives her a good ride, so he needs some racing luck, as all turf races do.
The 11 moving into line, that's ground support, big price, but that hasn't scared her before.
Tough post, 11 posts out there, so she's got to get very lucky going into the first turn.
One more left to load. It is the John Deere Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf. Good luck to all. Here's track announcer and the voice of the Breeders' Cup, Larry Colmus.
Pacific Mission is in. They're all in line. They're off in the Juvenile Fillies Turf. Queen of Hawaii slow out of the gate. Good beginning for Final Accord on the inside, but there goes the Japanese filly Switch and Love to take the lead. Switch and Love will be the pace setter. Celebrity Warrior is away running in second. Brave Deb is third to the outside, moving into the turn. And then toward the inside is Final Accord. Ground support in between horses, then Ultimate Love, who's racing 5 lengths off the lead and 2 lengths ahead of Imagination the Lady. Then Valentina, a length and a half farther back. Then Time to Dream, who races up on the outside of Infinite Sky as they head to the backstretch. Pacific Mission is second last. Queen of Hawaii is trailing to a 22.33 opening quarter mile. Very quick opening fraction here for Switch and Love, who heads up the backstretch with a 2-length lead. Celebrity Warrior is second by a length and a half. Brave Deb is third to the outside. Final Accord riding that rail to a 45.96 half mile, racing for the far turn. Ground support is outside of horses. Now comes one inside with 4 lengths to make up, and ground support's making a strong middle move as they round the far turn. Ground support coming up on the outside of Celebrity Warrior. They move up alongside of Switch and Love. From the back of the pack, right behind the leaders, here comes Imagination the Lady on the outside. And gaining ground as well is Ultimate Love in behind horses. It is ground support in front with 1 furlong to run. Up the rail, here comes Valentina. And she's charging through, and Pacific Mission is closing too. But it's Valentina who rides the rail to win it. Valentina close for second. It was either Pacific Mission or ground support.
And a first Breeders' Cup victory for Donica O'Brien. Valentina right there with his father. What a moment.
What a dead hand he played in the paddock. Never
really
tipping.
did.
Oh, man, I think he probably liked her. Look at that. That's great for the family. With such a heartbreak of having his father scratch Precise, the heavy favorite, and then he comes through to win it. Really good reign by Ocean Murphy, who's the champion jockey in Europe this year. Ground saving ride early, splits horses deep. That's just terrific. The heartbreak in this business, your family, that looks like a cinch, and with Precise, she goes down with a cough, and then young Donica comes through.
Well, you wouldn't have known to bet on her from his comments before the race, that's for darn sure. And she didn't break very well from the starting gate at all, but given the fractions of this race, which were really fast, it actually put her in a pretty good spot. So she was back in the pack, behind the really quick fractions, and managed to save ground, and an outstanding ride as well from Ocean Murphy.
Yeah, the Japanese filly really helped set the pace, because Celebrity Warrior was going to be up front. The Japanese filly challenged her, strung the field out enough to make it much easier for a rider to navigate through horses as he comes through the final turn and through the stretch.
Murphy hitting his
up to the rail.
Second Breeders' Cup win for Ocean Murphy. He's the one that rode Marsh Lorraine, his only previous Breeders' Cup win, that huge long shot that Steve Kornacki was talking about from Japan. So 2 huge long shots now for Ocean Murphy in the BC competition.
What a moment for Donica O'Brien, who's with Kenny.
All right, getting his first Breeders' Cup victory and keeping up with the O'Brien family. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's very special.
What does it mean to come in here and knowing a little bit of pressure? Everybody knows your dad and your brother and all the success of the family.
Yeah, well, listen, it's a much bigger advantage than it is disadvantage to be obviously involved with them. So yeah, no, it's fantastic.
And maybe a little specials too. You didn't get a run against your dad because of the scratch today.
Yeah, well, look, obviously Precise is a champion filly, so when she was unfortunately scratched, it made it a little bit easier for us. But yeah, no, it's an incredible day.
As the race was shaping up, going through your mind, how was it working out for you?
Yeah, Oisin was majestic on her. She was slow away, but he brought her to inside straight away. The pace was hot, so when it was, I saw we had a chance, and he took all the chances down the rail, and he had the filly then when he got the gaps.
Family will be buying you dinner tonight?
I hope so.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What a victory to start things off for his career. All right, let's go to Donna.
Well, Kenny Oisin was telling me that he and Donica grew up together. You've known him since he was 12 years old. This is your second Breeders' Cup win, but the first for Donica. Your thoughts on that?
I'm so happy. The O'Brien family gave me a job when I was 14 years of age, and Donica Joseph and his two sisters, Anna and Sarah, were all riding out together. And Aidan let us ride good horses, even if we weren't quite able because we were so young. And it's great to win on this filly.
It's important to ride a good horse well, and it looks like you rode this horse really well today, at least according to Donica.
You're very kind. She had a wide draw. I went inside. Irad went out. Johnny got a bit stuck in the turn. I got up his inside. They were kind of the two favourites, and yeah, she was beautifully prepared.
All right, we got to go because Aidan O'Brien is standing by with Nick Luck. Thanks, Oisin. Congratulations.
And Donna reunited with younger son Donica as well, from whom you just heard with Kenny. But Aidan, you've trained 20 Breeders' Cup winners. You've just given a big exhale. I mean, that must be right up there with all of yours, isn't it?
Incredible, Nick. It's just hard to believe. She looked incredible. Donica had always great faith in this filly. Listen, he was delighted with the way she was training and everything she did. He bought her at the sales himself, and just incredible. Yeah, so listen, hard to believe. And she kept coming. We were watching her all week, and they couldn't have been happier with him. I was just talking before the race. Donica was just saying how calm she was, So it's incredible. Delighted for Donica and Rachel. So it's incredible. Listen, Donica will tell you the rest of it, but it's a very special day.
Well, congratulations, Donica. Aidan, well done. You must be so proud. Well done.
I'd say, Nick, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Nick. Well done.
A true family affair. The first person there to cheer on Donica winning his first Breeders' Cup victory, his father, Aidan, who has 20 to his name. It was all Valentina underneath Oisin Murphy to take the Breeders' Cup Juvenile fillies turf.